a guaranteed win of a matchup. As okay, little more interesting there. Actually gonna get the Orianna R5 here, as opposed to the Rise. Orianna obviously a lot better. Talking, and I just kept looking at him, and he just kind of kept going and slowly sped up.
I mean, that's what Atlas will do.
Oh, I never got the I never get the upper hand over Atlas, right? So it was fun.
What is going on here? Okay, the phase rush is actually going to save him. OP rune.
Yeah, still though, level 1. Yeah, good choice. Level 1, Gwen with Conqueror and banned. He's only moved to ban recently and is now kind of moving back into generally banned, but sometimes left through if you think you can get a good trade. But Junara is so new that if you're approaching playoffs, why not have one of the best AD carries in the league just have it and see what happens, right? Which
just limit test on stage. Because he knew Peanut was on the bottom side of the map. Either way, Zeka up here in the top side of the map with the wall. They want to get something going here on the Ruler, and he's going to be denied the Valkyrie by the wall. Just disgusting stuff on that timing. And
a bit of experience, but taking another look at this.
I'm in range now.
That was really nicely done there. The Q into flash from the light to ensure that Zeka has the time to go for the ult.
It have been against
okay, we do not have 6. Oh, the light just hits it now. That's a really big spike. Duro doesn't have his. I think they have to dip, but...
Yeah, they're just going to engage onto the Wukong here, though. Canyon in a lot of trouble, is able to get over into safety, actually, as his team does push in. And yeah, Pino went in, but there was no real follow-up on that ult, so just ends up being 3 grubs for the side of Gen.G, pretty much for free.
Yeah, the biggest thing there was that Keen TP'd. Actually, Duro...
I mean, they didn't know about the Rumble, so... Keen's like, well, I'm here, actually, guys.
Yeah,
Keen is playing like a maniac, okay? As now,
he does not know.
Zeus is going to get baited in. Assumed that maybe the jungler was gone. Keen, though, getting pretty low, is able to flash away, but now Zeka here flashing out of the knockback is Canyon, but he's still dead. Able to secure himself the kill before going down at least, but a nice response from HLE at least.
Yeah, 1-for-1 trade. Yeah, the moment Peanut shows up. If Canyon had known that Peanut was there, he definitely wouldn't have flashed it.
Yeah, Needles back in. Keen electing to take that trade as he was overheated. So finally, we have a non-fake Drake, and we also
Zeus is sitting on the Rift Maker, so that is a big spike. Not there for the Rumble, but people in a team fight, always scary. Oh, it's gone.
Okay, well, Delight gonna get, oh, that's a big knockup though from the Talia. Keen is gonna get Magnet Stormed in, but now we've got Peanut out of the fight already, and Viper just doesn't have a front line anymore. It's a triple kill for Chovy, as a heavily forced team fight from HLE does go awry, and Gen.G will clean. He's just Infernal.
I think he is Infernal.
Yeah. A love-hate relationship between me and Gigacone. It's just a hate relationship. Peanut's dead. Speaking of cones, yeah, if you cone and you don't have vision on the other side and you're alone, you can get in trouble. So be careful about that. Ruler is going to be caught up, but it was a bait all along. It's actually Viper who gets caught out and baited into it. Now Ruler getting pretty low as Keen is, not Keen, rather Zeus gets in. A big knockup comes in from Canyon, as it's just one-upping at every moment. Like it looked like Ruler was caught, but then Duro comes in. As now maybe they're gonna get Duro here, but basically just collateral damage. It's still a big win for Gen.G.
The consolation Duro is not, that's not what you want.
Look at this.
They got 2 turrets! Okay.
And the dragon.
Actually, this is insane. The game was basically still even, okay? And now in the span of, what is it, like 2 minutes? Not even, like what was this? Like
it's like a minute and a half.
Like maybe. A minute and a half sequence. They kill Peanut because he has the eye. Topside turret is taken by Keen, who gets out. Then they also win the mid lane. Gen.G, I'm asking this question knowing the answer.
Well, Chronicler, you were the guy that thought this was going to be a 2-1, okay?
Yeah, it's only game 1.
Yeah, true.
It's gone.
Yeah, Delight trying to get in. This is not old Rel, so... Yeah,
I mean, even
it's
with,
not going to happen.
Even with the smite, right? Like, has been nerfed. Canyon with Wukong should never lose that.
Yep. And
so I like that Delight. It did give us that owner play.
It did. Yeah.
That I'll never forget that one, man. That was crazy.
It absolutely was.
Delight
Delight, yeah, he's just taking a bunch of poke damage here. Just kind of sitting on the equalizer as in they go, very deep. There's the combo, but look at the peel coming through, and Peanut immediately just dies. Zeus, though, is able to frontline, takes out Ruler. Actually a chance here for the side of HLE, but ooh, it's going to take a stick to the head there. At least they trade for Keen, but meanwhile, Chovy just picking up a consolation support. And now Canyon going on in, going to get the barrier out. Kind of playing with fire here, as very low are the health bars on the side of HLE, but they desperately want one more kill to try to catch up in this game. They're not going to get it, though.
2K gold up, who cares?
Love that combo, yeah. Should have gone Lich Bane, actually.
Oh my god,
yeah.
don't remind him.
Big combos. Now we got this combo here once again between the Vi and the Taliyah. Keen's just running forward.
Dead.
Yeah, he's just dead. He's trying to zone for the Hextech.
I don't think
Soul.
They didn't have Corky on this. It's going to be tight timing here.
Yeah, it's just going to come down to a flip. It goes to the Corky of all people. And now they are just very far deep in a big Miko up, but the man advantage will go the way of HLE still. Ruler has to flash away from this one.
Snip, snip!
And here we go. We got a wall as well. And this time, ooh, it's just barely going to get out. Oh, Viper snipes him down. And finally, HLE gets something going in this game.
And even though the soul point goes to Gen.G, Hanwha life, and the cohesion is getting better. And wouldn't it be nice if we were a 3-team region, Valdez, instead of a 2-team region?
You know, that would be nice. Fortunately, yeah. Anyway, let's get into this Baron one, as Peanut is here. He has charged up his Q. But now Duro just trying to zone him away. Peanut gonna not be able to flash in. Doesn't have it, and the combo just keeps him away. The smite is easy to the rumble. Going in, though, as now they have the damage on a Viper. And he is kind of just frontlining here on this Unara. And the needles do come out as well. Chovy is basically a raid boss at this point in time. He doesn't have his shockwave anymore. So the zoom-ins are kind of funny, but he's still able to tank it up. And Ruler here, full health still.
Seka! Ooh, gets out.
Yeah.
But they did lose Nash and trade it down. So it's not ideal. Oh,
0-5. Oh, wait, maybe he got some
Look at
kills.
the Red Bull Baron power play. 120, that's timing up perfectly for Drake.
Yeah.
The deep flank.
The deep flank. He's still flanking. In fact, we just don't even know where he is. There he is.
There's so much vision. Gen.G does their homework.
Yeah, and desperately to contest.
Well, you can't give Hextech Soul. It's just, there are souls where you can be like, it's fine. You know, you're Hextech guy.
I am Hextech Soul.
Well, you're the dragon. I wouldn't say you're the soul.
Oh.
It's presumptuous.
Wow.
Yeah, come on, Brandon.
Can't believe you would take that away from me.
I guess
it's not very nice.
You could be the soul. It's fine.
Canyon's on the flank here. Nice control ward, actually, going to spot his angle. Seemed like they had an inkling where he was coming from. And so, trying to get Banana Brush control here with some seismic shoves, some vision being thrown in, but...
Ruler's just taking Drake.
Duro is going to go in. I mean, Delight's very low. He just has to send it. Meanwhile, the Zhonya's comes in for Chovy. That's not the target you want to go for as Peanut. And it's all falling apart here for the side of HLE. Gen.G, they've got Zhonya's for days, and they kill Yunara in the blink of an eye. And that will be the Hextech Soul and the end of this game, as Gen.G are just too far ahead.
I like the attempts from on to Wukong. They go on to Nico, obviously, because they have to turn to someone, but Duro is very happy to just go down.
Part of pretty much every single team fight. He doesn't have 100 kill participation, but they also have 20 kills. Meanwhile, he's going to find Peanut, and he's got Chovy nearby. So Chovy collects that kill. And Peanut, unfortunately, is kind of running into the dark. Okay, well, this is one way to...
We're Hail Marrying!
We got TPs, and they've already backed into a stable Phalanx.
Oh, you got to try.
Ooh, that slowdown is pretty huge. There's the Zhonyas. They're going to get it. We'll see the follow-up. They will catch Chovy. Chovy's just dead, but so is Zeus. I think the wallets are just too heavy. As maybe if Zeus stays alive, maybe if they're able to stay as a 5-man unit after getting that pick, perhaps they would have been able to get something going. But instead, it's just a 1-for-1. This is not bad for HLE, but I just don't know if it's enough.
That's the real issue, right? Mid for top is a fine trade, although I think the Gwen is very... Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
That's a good shove. Gen.G is taking a bit of a risk here.
Yeah, a little bit. Peanut is going to be zoned away once again by the Pop Blossom. And yeah, they're just pushed away too much.
Zeus too far behind.
Or rather, Zeka is going to go down. And yeah, the wallets are just too heavy. They also got the Baron on top of all of this. And with the Hex Tech Soul and 10,000 gold, the lead, Gen.G will just end this game right now.
In the mid game from Hanwha, still a big upgrade of where they were, I think, a couple of weeks ago. But Gen.G giving up Yunara and not being bothered whatsoever as Canyon just maximizing his cooldown.
He's having a great time today, honestly. He's just obviously having a lot of fun.
Look at that face.
Yeah.
That's the face. It's Canyon, so that actually is the face of fun.
He's got a big smile on his face. A big Canyon smile.